Okay, that's enough. God, I should end the stream there. Alright. So, I am gonna see. I've played way too much Skyrim. I'm gonna see if really how much of the Skyrim map I can draw purely from my memory. Because I've played, I guess, let's see. I have played... Oh, it's gonna be embarrassing. 719 hours on Steam of Skyrim. So that's too many. Thank you, Sonic Psycho. I will remember. I should keep a little tally next to me somewhere. Give me a second. No, don't want to draw on that. That's an important leasing document. Let's do this. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna try and draw the whole world map. I'm gonna be including names of locations, and that's what's gonna get me. So, for every... I don't want to be keeping track, so I am just gonna say for every donation. You guys will be able... I will be able to be like... Okay, what is this place called? Can someone look it up? And you guys can tell me. But I need to prompt it. You guys can't just, like, throw me one, because then you'll end up giving me multiple hints at once. So, yeah, anyway. Let me stop the fucking main theme. Much better. Alright. So, let's get started. So, immediately... you are in Helgen. I guess I'll just... Let's do this for Helgen. I'll give each of the holds, like, a little actual drawing. Let's call this Helgen. The bad opening happens in Helgen, which is technically a hold, but doesn't function like one for the purposes of the world map. You are not actually deposited at the end of Unbound in Helgen. You are deposited at the edge of a cave over here. You then go down a road. This is actually interesting to do top-down mentally. The road kind of winds like this. And then it starts going down a path. And then, let's select our watercolor. That's a little... It's too much. Needs to be darker than that. I like that. That'll be our water. Alright. You end up going down by a river. So here's the river. And I'll just use this so I can grab it. Thank you, Violet. So there. Over here are the standing stones, and there are 3 of them. This still feels too loud to me. So I don't know what these are called. It might just be standing stones, but I know this is the wizard stone, the thief stone, which is the one you should take, and the fighter stone, maybe? Do I play the original or the special version? I always play the original. I've never paid for Skyrim more than once. That's crazy to me. Okay. Oh, I should save this as well. Save. We'll just call it saved. So here you go. You get the standing stones. Then as you walk down the path, it kind of winds to the right. And over here, there is a mine. The name of which I don't know. The mining icon is like... Mining icon is like this. Whoa, hang on. Okay. The special edition was free if you had vanilla, but fuck them. I own the special edition. I've never installed it. It looks the same. Why would I play it again? Okay. Gonna make a mining icon. All right. Here, since you guys have donated several times, thank you to everyone who's donated. I have 4. I might have missed one. I apologize if I did. You can let me know what this one's called. I think it's Ember Shard Mine. That's my guess. I'm gonna be really good at locations and really bad at naming them. It is Ember Shard Mine. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. That is one of my tallies gone. It's just dawning on me how long this is going to take. Hopefully it'll start speeding up once I've got some of the icons. For what it's worth, I can also draw the inside of Ember Shard Mine. I guess I'll flex really quickly. Oh my god, thank you. I should put this over here. Ember Shard Mine inside, you walk in, there's a small bridge with 2 guys conversing. A little area down here. Tiny water feature, a waterfall. You need to walk over here. There's a switch, and then you can go up here. It opens a door. In here, there's a big area. Over here, there's a forge, which can be the first forge you encounter in the game. There's more water, but I don't want to keep switching my colors. You go up here, you crawl this way. There's this hidden chest and a secret path up here. You go this way, and then there's a bandit chief, and then you can exit this way. New layer for interiors. I'm not going to do that often. I don't know that many dungeons. I don't know which dungeon is which, but the instant I walk into a dungeon, I know which one it is. So Ember Shard Mine, it has a lot of Skyrim dungeons have a back door. It's got a back door right above Riften, which is here. To Riften. And you know what? I like Riften, so I'm going to give them a little logging village sort of look. They have a logging mill here. This is where Faendal lives. Riften. You're right, I do mean Riverwood. Sorry. Riften is the place to the right. Amy knows that I have a word problem where if words start with the same consonant, I just like consider them interchangeable and my brain supplies the wrong one. Whoa! $100, thank you. This is Riverwood. Riverwood. Why is it not letting me change the size of this? That's annoying. Let's make this 15. It's a big old town. Riverwood. So you go to Riverwood. The 3 standing stones do have a collective name. Okay, I will burn a tally. I'm gonna say 3 tallies for that 100 because that's a lot. I'm gonna burn a tally. What are the standing stones called? The Guardian Stones. Thank you. Did I get their individual names right? I feel like the Fighter Stone is wrong, because I never pick it. Okay. Alright, I don't feel bad then. Alright. So you go to Riverwood. I'm gonna draw the river, actually. There's this pretty river that runs through Riverwood. And on the other side of the river, up some cliffs, is an old lady who's actually a witch in a little hut. I want to call this Angie's Cabin, but I know there's another cabin that's way to the southwest called like Agnes Cabin. I'm gonna go Angie's Cabin. Did I get it, Chad? I'll burn another donation for that. I'm burning them hard and fast. I always run over there and steal her alchemy ingredients. And usually don't kill her because she's actually pretty tough at that level. It's the Mage Stone and not the Wizard Stone, you're right. Okay, so you go through Riverwood. Okay. You cross the river, there's a bridge. Some wolves attack you. You go over here. If you're smart, you jump in the river and get some salmon on the way down. You're not Angie? Okay, well, what is her cabin's name? Thank you for the donation. Catch salmon with your teeth. Anise. Anise. Okay. Look, I'm gonna know all the stuff, but the names I'm gonna do bad on. I told you. Thank you, Aoni. Alright. Back to this. This one kind of like spirals down. Goes like this a couple times. It never crosses the river again, but it goes like this a couple times. Lets you out by the farms. Also, before I forget, one of the treasures is located up here on a cliff. And you know what? While I'm here, before I forget, go up this way a little bit. This is up a couple mountains. So there's mountains here. There is a tower, unnamed tower, on the road to... Oh, it's not Hobbs Barrow. That's a video game. There's a tower. That's just a penis. Let's give it a door and a flag. There's some bandits in it. Thank you for the donation. I'm writing this down. Yeah, the Dragonstone piece is up here. There's a big, stupid Skyrim ruin with a it's got an entrance that looks like this. Arvald the Swift is in here getting killed by a spider. It's not unnamed. No, it's not unnamed. This tower on the way up there is unnamed. So this is where you get the Dragonstone. It's part of the first quest. God, what the hell is this called? Maybe it starts with a B? I don't know. So tell you what, I need to start saving up these donations. So I'm gonna go a little longer. So, cause like, there's gonna be some places I don't know at all. No, I didn't ask. I didn't ask. No, don't tell me it's Bleak Falls Barrow. All right, I'm burning a tally for that then. Only tell me if I ask for one. Okay. It's Bandit Tower. All right. Cool. Now, these are going to be... This area is going to be rough. Then there is a bridge over the River Kwai over here. There's a little bridge. And I'll get back to that later. I'm going to try and go hold by hold. So we got that. Now, might want to pin a comment. That's a good idea. Thank you for the donation. Okay. Rules. Each donation unlocks a hint. Only give Jello an answer if he explicitly asks. He must burn a hint. Must burn a donation to get a location name. Okay, pin. There we go. Great. So there are some hills here. This still feels loud to me. So this is higher up. So I'm just going to have some mountains here so I remember that's higher up. You go down here, and then you can go this way. Haunting Brew Meadery is here, I think, is what it's called. Maybe. It's a meadery. I know that for sure. I'm not going to burn a hint on that one. Do you need to get what the word walls give you? No. About 500 hours of my gameplay, I actually hate fighting dragons so much. I usually don't even start the main quest because once dragons are into the world and you get shouts, they're everywhere and I hate fighting them. And the words are not worth it. So I actually just don't even know what they do. Okay. I'm gonna call this Haunting Brew Meadery. That's part of the Thieves Guild quest line. Now, these are gonna be rough. So up here, this is a windmill. Up here is farm that doesn't matter and shouldn't have a name. Number 1. And then, just gonna duplicate that because, oops, that's not right. Oh, hang on, I drew that. I drew that directly on the map layer. That shouldn't even be touchable. Let me lock that. That feels like cheating. Hey, I'm not saying that's the locked in name. I'm just saying I know there's a place here. I'll name it later. One of these is the farm owned by the guy who goes, "Do you get to the Cloud District very often?" So he tells you the name of the farm. He's like, "I own this farm. Have you heard of it?" And it's this one, I believe. And then there's another farm that doesn't matter over here. I literally don't know why these are fast travelable. Number 2. I'm going to move Haunting Brew Meadery over for the sake of, like, having more space. Whoop. Okay. This is where you encounter the companions fighting a giant. And they nag you because it's almost impossible to reach the giant by the time they've killed it. And if you don't try to help them, then, they are like, "Wow, nice job, Milksop." Okay, then there's a ranch up here. I think it's just the Whiterun Stables is what it's called. Here's what I'll say. You guys can tell me if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure this is Whiterun Stables. Milk tea sop. Whiterun Stables. Put that there. And then we're gonna you enter that, like, Whiterun's got this, like, stupid little loop you have to do to get inside of it. And then we're in the city of Whiterun. I think holds I need to map out. All right. Oh, I'm going way too big. Can't wait to size all this down. Okay. So, you walk into Whiterun. There is immediately a little water feature you walk over that pools over here, which is where I usually store my shit. I'm not gonna name all the buildings, but I will map them out. There is a blacksmith immediately to the right, and they walk in, and it's like, we're not as good as Yorlin Greymane, but... And it's like, that's not a strong pitch for... You've got, like, such a good location, too. You're right at the start of the city. Then there's the Felcher? The arrow shop that you will never, ever go into for any reason. You go up the road a little further. Here's Bellathor's General Goods Store. Skyrim Shuffle. This is Arcadia's Cauldron. And now this one I don't know. This is the inn is here. I don't remember what it's called. The Bannered Mare? Is it the Bannered Mare? Bannered Mare. Then there's like a bunch of little stalls. Then you go up here. There's the big Elder Gleam with a homeless child around it, and the guy goes, "Weird destruction! Skyrim!" And then there's a wall here. There's a wall. Talos! So, up here is the upside-down boat that the companions use. And then here's the Sky Forge. We'll just have some smoke coming from it. And the Underforge. Just like that. This is where the guy goes, "Blah!" And this is where he lives. He lives in a little shack. I'll draw the water. There is a water feature here. Okay. Now... Here, I'm actually going to have a little bit of an issue. In, like, this area is a little more ambiguous for me. So there's a bunch of these are the houses that don't matter. This is just where the NPCs go to sleep, and you will never, ever interact with any of them unless you're doing Thieves Guild stealing quest lines. So you know what? It's going to be so ugly if I do those, I'm not even going to include them. I'm only going to include points of interest. I think that's fair. So there are 3 points of interest in this area. There's the Hall of the Dead, which I'm going to say is here. It's like this. It's like outside of this circle. There's the Healing Hall. I don't know what it's called. They heal. And then there's the Battleborns and the Greymane houses that are in this area. And a little girl is running around and she's like, "I'm gonna kick the ass of this kid." And then there's a guy here who's like, "Can you help me get back my family sword?" Temple of Kine. I'm gonna burn one since someone in chat spoiled it. Yep. Okay. Kinnereth. Oh, listen, I'm on good terms with Kine. I just call her Kine. Then you go up here, and this is Dragon's Reach. It's got a big old dragon head on it. And it's a big house. That's pretty much everything in Whiterun. So I'm gonna take all that. I'm gonna call that Whiterun. That's Whiterun. Greymanes or Battleborns, whichever ones don't support Ulfric Stormcloak. The Stormcloaks are terrible. Let me actually duplicate Riverwood. I think you might be forgetting about one thing in the hold. What would I be forgetting? Dragon's Reach. Am I forgetting about anything? There's a dungeon, like the jail is in the back of Dragon's Reach. You can walk around it and there's like almost nothing else. Bunch of houses. Hall of the Dead. I don't know what I'd be missing. No, I got it? Okay. Don't scare me like that. All right. So, you talk to Jarl Balgriff? I don't need to name him, but I'm just trying for some extra points. And you start going over this way. There is a tower. I don't know the name of this tower. This is tower that's fucked. This tower gets destroyed immediately. All right. So now here's where it gets a little trickier, because now I need to start like actually like size everything down a little bit. How tiny is that? Also, I'm not a nearest neighbor, am I? Okay, good. Thank you, Benedict. I'm missing farm number 3. Is there another one down here? I thought the next farm was up here, top right. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Okay. So, let's do above Nazir's farm. Oh no. You're probably right that I am missing farm number 3, and I couldn't tell you what it is. That's rough. Okay. 2 are clustered and one's a little further away. I think you're right. One of them has cabbages and chicken. I think you're right. I'm gonna, even you giving me that hint, I'm gonna say that's burning a tally. Okay. So, over here, if you, this is, the scale's going to be a little off, but I should be able to get everything. So if you scumble over this way, there's a little pond where a giant feeds its mammoths. And I believe this pond is part of the Elder Gleam quest line. What symbol should I use for giants? I'm gonna use a big foot. Use a foot. This isn't Kynes Grove, because Kynes Grove is over there. Thank you for the $20 donation. I don't know this place's name. I'm gonna store up names until I find somewhere important where I'm like, I should really know this one's name. No, I shouldn't use this one. I should use... I'm just gonna call it Giant Pond for now. It's just kind of in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, if you keep going this way... I wish I had a scroll bar. If you keep going this way, this road kind of cuts along the full southern edge of the Whiterun Hold. And somewhere up here is... this. And this is Bandit Fort that will absolutely kick your ass. This is like This is like the most likely place I think an early game player is gonna go and be like, I should be able to handle this, and just get their shit rocked. And because it's like right near the road, it's right near the start. It's a big fortress. There's an old lady in here who's just like, I just clean up for whoever owns the fort. I don't really give a shit. Okay. Oh, I think there's another thing here. Oh, I don't remember where this tower is exactly. This tower, I might be wrong with this tower. I believe there's a road that goes up here. And it goes up, and there's like... Oh, this is so hard because I don't travel on the roads. Because they trick you. They're like, stay on the roads, it's safer, but it's not. The game is literally programmed to have events happen if you're on the roads. So it's actually safest to fucking avoid them. So I always avoid the roads. Good job, Flair. I hope your date goes well. Okay. Bandit Cave with the red guards. So there's this cave like dead center in this hold. And there's that red guard woman who's working in the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. And there's red guards who are looking for her. And they are not the bandits, but they are at the back of this bandit cave. And the bandits will just beat the shit out of you, even if you ally yourselves with the red guards. And like this quest is bugged to fuck. This quest sucks ass. Okay, you know what? The Alakir, I do want to know what this one is called. Can you guys look up what this cave is called? Okay, what else is out here? There's a vampire cave somewhere. I want to say it's like here. Veteran's Retreat. Thank you. Oh, Swindler's Den. Which one is it? You got it, Bandit Cave with the Red Guards. Yeah, again, I know all the caves and what they are. I just don't know what they're called. Now this cave over here, I believe, is a vampire? I believe this is the first vampire you can encounter in the game. And, like, again, I know the inside. I know the inside of the cave. It's like, it's a cave, you like, from your perspective, you walk in and there's like a little open area with like a table and like one thrall, and then you go up a staircase and there's a little room and there's a vampire in there. Do you know all the caves? We're gonna find out. Like, definitely no, right? I like the mine cave with the transmute spell. Yeah, I'll get to that one. Okay, what else? So, Veteran's Retreat. Well, let's do stuff that I know for a fact is there. So, over here is Rorikstead. And I'm just going to do like a shitty little farm. That's Rorikstead. There's nothing to do there. It is Swindler's Den? Veteran's Retreat is for armed. Oh, damn, you guys. You got me. Swindler. Guys, I'm counting on you guys. You gotta be accurate. This is Rorikstead. There's a lot of unmarked shit in here. Okay. So, this is unmarked. I'm gonna pivot a little bit. This is unmarked. But if you go... There's like a... Right underneath Dragon's Reach, there's like a big cliff. There's actually an unmarked cave with a bunch of smugglers there. And they've got some pretty good loot. So there's some secret smuggles. You can go up the river. You can go up the road. There's a guard place for no reason. There's like a guard tower. It might literally be called Guard Tower, actually. Swindler's Den doesn't appear to be on the road. Okay. So I might be fucking this up. Maybe it's my fault. And what's going on is that I'll pause the music for a second. Maybe what has happened is I am describing the Red Guard cave, but that one's not on the road. Is Swindler's Den on the road? Swindler's Cave is west of the retreat. Okay. If you can't find a cave by Googling. Who dares message me right now? It's Vixen! Okay. I don't know why she sent me that. I know the Red Guard Cave is Rederin's Retreat. Is it on the road? Is my question. Like, there's one cave that's on the road and there's one cave that isn't. Yeah, how are you guys being inconsistent? This is like an easy question. Like, I don't want to pull this up because then I will find things. Alright. I'm gonna ignore you for a minute. So you keep going up this road. The road kind of hangs this way. There is another farm. Swindler's Den is not on the road. So is this Rederin's Retreat? This is, oh my god. You guys, you're letting the donors down. This is easy stuff. Twitch draws Skyrim map, yeah. It doesn't help that you guys are like weirdly behind. Like YouTube's been very slow lately. Okay. Farm where Cicero is. Cicero is here for some reason. And there's a guy who's like, get this freak out of here. And you can help Cicero, which is fun. What else is around here? There's, let's see. Keep going up this way. There's another giant camp. No, you know what there is? I don't remember if this is marked or not. But okay. I've only met him on the road near Whiterun. This is the road near Whiterun. Right one's right there. The Elephant Graveyard. That shadowy place. You must never go there, Simba. Okay. There's that. And then okay, that's already part of it. So whatever, that's fine. Ignoring this. There's up here somewhere is a little, it's like a fucking, what do you call these? It's like that helmet icon on the map. It's like a Nord tomb, but it's not a full tomb. So you got this little helmet thing, And there's a graveyard full of those violets or whatever they are, the nightshade. This is where the ghost, the horseman who walks across the entire map every night, this is where he ends. There's a Draugr outside you can fight here and some skeletons. This is Hadron's Rest. I'll burn a tally for this. What's this one called? Redrawn's Rest? No, it's Hadvar's Hamvir's Rest. Okay. Hamvir's Rest. Okay. And then if you go... Oh, it's near there. I don't remember if it's to the east or west of this, of Hamvir, but there is a guy in a shack who, like, will fuck you up. He's like a wizard. I'm gonna say he's over here. He's, like, right near the mountain. God, he's near, like... You know what? He's near the weird pathway that goes through Labyrinthian. It's like someone's shack. And it's not even marked as, like, locked or anything. You just walk in and he shoots chain lightning at you and you die. Asshole's shack. What's this one called? Oh, thank you. Perfect. I'll just burn that right away. Thank you for the donation. Does anyone know what this place is called? There's like a guy. You know what? I'm gonna burn 2. Tell me this one's relation to Hamvir's Rest. Is it to the left or right? Drela's Cottage. Is his name Drela? I guess it could be. It's northwest. Thank you. All right. I'm excited to see, like, how off I am. Drela's Cottage. This dude sucks. This dude, you have to be, like, level 25 to take him on. He's rough. Shaylin, don't tell me more than I ask. I'm not burning one for that because I knew that already. It's in the rule. It's in the pinned comment. Shaylin, you're giving me too much. Okay. Somewhere over here. Let me grab this this icon from down here. Here's this. Somewhere up here is, I want to call it Silent Moons. Silent Moons Camp. This is like a cool bandit retreat that has this unique and entirely worthless enchantment that makes you do a little bit more damage when the moon is out. And there's some water features near there. So, you know what's funny is I've done basically like a hydrology map of Skyrim. Like I traveled all the waterways, and most of Skyrim is really good about like tracking its rivers start to finish. Like they all make topographical sense, but specifically Whiterun just has like all these weird little pools that just show up and disappear randomly. Silent Moons has some, it's got like a moat. I'll give it a moat. It's got a moat. Okay. Yeah, this area is fucking me up because there's a lot in here. So, okay, you know what else is on this road that I know is here for sure? Is I'll just reuse this icon from Bandit Fort that will kick your ass. Over here is... This is stupid cliff fort with nothing in it except 700 guys. This fort is at the edge of fucking whatever. What is it called? What's it called? Not Falkreath. It's the one, it's the other one. It's like... This is like the edge of... Oh my god, I'm forgetting what they're called. They're my least favorite. The Forsworn. This is the edge of Forsworn territory. So the instant you go further than this, from like everywhere from like here, this place sucks. This is not a Forsworn dungeon, but notably they have this cool well you can jump down. And there's actually a secret entrance at the bottom. So if you've got some stuff, you can actually climb up the cliff from inside. But like, it's such a weird dungeon. It's like a fort that I don't think is ever captured in either of the versions of the Civil War quest line. But it's like so designed. Like there's a chapel, there's a tower, there's all these unique areas that have nothing in them and no quests. It's very weird. Okay. I'm gonna take a break from Whiterun. I mean, this is still Whiterun technically, but this is actually one of my favorite general areas of the game. Let's do this big river. Oh god, how does this work in relation? It's like this. There's a big lake here. And right about here, there's a shipwreck if you dive down to the bottom. So over here, what's here that I know exists? Over here, this is Half Moon Mill. This is a kind of unremarkable wood-cutting farm, except that the owners are secretly vampires. And they use the river... I'd be doing, like, way better navigation if I actually, like, had some canonical map in front of me. They use the river that goes this way. This is a... Like, if you're ever following through Skyrim, this is actually one of my first recommendations. This is, like, a beautiful little stretch of water to follow and just explore. A lot of really cool stuff. Shipwreck immediately. This island... Like, there's some cool islands in this little lake. There's vampires at this mill. You run into... a couple Spriggans going down this way. Those vampires are chill. They don't attack you, but you can find, like, human remains. Like, so they definitely kill people. Okay. That's Half Moon Mill. Over here is... I'm gonna use the watercolor for this one. This is... I'm gonna spell this wrong, but I'm gonna consider this one correct. This is Ilinada's Deep. It's like a flooded castle. Feel free to let me know how to spell it, because I do know this one. I'm probably getting the name wrong, but like I know it, you know? Ilinalta. Okay. Ilinalta's Deep. That's kind of a hard dungeon to do early on, too. But it won't fuck you no matter what. You can definitely get through it. But, okay. Then, there's, like, 2 little islands in the middle. There's nothing on them, but there's 2 little islands. Then... fuck. You know what? This is a twofer. So I'm gonna use one of my hints on this. What are these mountain passes called? Just give me one of them. There's south and north, and they're the same thing. It's like something something pass. Brittle Shin. Thank you. I'm just gonna put this here. Cover them both, you know? Okay. I actually need to restructure some of this. This is, the scale is a little fucked because of how I started. Let's see. How can I fix this quickly? I don't think I can. I think I'm just gonna have to put like all of this together. Sorry, guys. I think I'm just gonna have to fuse all of these. And the scale will be just a little off. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. So... yeah, that's honestly a little closer to correct. Okay. And then this lake is skewed a little more... I'm just gonna have to deal with this being rough because, like, it's just gonna have to be or I'll be here forever. I'm gonna skew this more this way. Because this pass covers this mountain range. Like these mountains up here that are part of the Bleak Falls Barrow range. This is all mountain. And then here, there's another giant cave. It's not a cave. It's just like an outcropping. I don't remember what it's called. I think it might be named after one of the divines. I don't know. Yeah, I'll burn another help. What's this one? A little giant cave on the northern side of these mountains. Secunda's Kiss. Okay. That is the name of a song on the soundtrack, I think. Secunda's Kiss. Okay. Yeah, the scale of this, again, not quite right. This body of water also has a northern exit river that goes out this way. And I don't know exactly where it goes. You know what? I think it kind of trickles all the way up here. Okay. What else is here? Yeah, Secunda's one of the moons. There's gotta be something here that I'm forgetting. Oh, well. Look, alright. So, I'm gonna have to do a mulligan here. Here's the deal. I know there are 3 caves somewhere in the middle of this fucking area, right? I know there's 3 caves. And then... it's... what's these? So there's a vampire cave with one vampire. There's an easy bandit dungeon that's just fucking easy. You don't even have to worry about it. It's just easy. Thank you for the, whoa, 82 pounds. That's an interesting donation amount. Thank you guys both for the donation. I'm going to count 2. I'm going to give 2 tallies for that 82. So one of these is a hard bandit cave that has the red guards at the end of it. One of them is an easy bandit cave, and one of them is a vampire cave. Where do the 3 of these go? Please help me out. I do not know which is which. I feel like the vampire is off to the west in the middle of nowhere. One of them is on the road. Swindler's Den on the map should be Redarin's Retreat. Okay, one of them is for sure here. So where is Swindler's Den? Is it like in the middle here? Is it like somewhere here? West of it, really? Okay, how far? Just west? Just vaguely west? A bit? Alright. I don't want you to give me too much information, because I only burned 2 for this, so I don't want to... Where I marked vampire... Oh, is this just wrong? Is Swindler's Den the vampire cave? That can't be right. Then where the fuck is the vampire cave? I swear there's a vampire. All right. And where... I'll burn one more. Where is the vampire cave and what is it called? And like, I knew these 3 would be a problem because even when I'm playing the game, I don't know which is which. More connected to the road for some reason to the west. South by the road. Like here? South of Swindler's Den. Broken Fang. Yeah. I knew its name alluded to there being a vampire there. How about here? Is here a good... Don't tell me how fucked up my location of the mean bandit fort is, because that one is actually on the road. I should move that down. Fang. Okay. I'm gonna move this guy down to the road, because he actually is on the road proper. That's why I am always like, why is this one so hard? It's in the area? Okay. Great, thank you guys. Alright. Other stuff of note in Whiterun. So there's I got Silent Moons. Somewhere around here, it's like here, I think, is the giant crab. This is an unmarked location. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of cool I really like Whiterun. There's a lot of cool unmarked shit here. And then there's like... I think it's also unmarked. I think somewhere around... maybe like, who could say? Maybe around like here. There's just some ruins. I don't... They have some skeletons in them. And maybe like a treasure chest. I think they're unmarked. And there's this unmarked quest where there's like a ghost in the middle of the field standing somewhere. And he's like, I'm in the middle of a battle. And you're like, no, you're a ghost. And he goes, what? Where's my ghost wife? And you have to reunite them. And they're over it's over here somewhere. You know what? It's really close to this stupid clip fort. I think it's over here. I think it's on this side of the road. I don't remember if it's on... One half of this quest is in an unmarked location, and the other one is like a specialty location. I don't know what it's called. I think it might be a quest... Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! My, hang on, give me a second. my Photoshop has this glitch where it tries to, if there's something that you can do that, okay, stop. Oh my God. You guys can't see it, but that just opened, I think, 70, you just tried to help tabs. Like, I just clicked give me help online, but this is like an outdated version of Photoshop. Okay. I'm gonna call this is wrong. This is not its name. Lover's Spire. I'm gonna call it that. Then over here, little further up the road from Rorik's, there's also a fucking, there's another bitch ass cave over here. Like right near the Lover's Spire and right in between the stupid fucking cliff fort too. And I'm gonna call this Get Killed by Saber Cats. Idiot. They're not in the cave, but they're nearby. Okay. So if you keep going up this road, you are gonna run into the rat house. There's a house of skeevers with a dead guy who's just like, I've been raising skeevers. That's about all I got over there. Let's see. Whoa, right. I keep forgetting all these things are fucking merged. Why did I copy that? This is Skeever House. It's one of the last things that you encounter going up this way before you enter what I consider no longer Whiterun. Yeah, there's like a really pretty little waterfall river feature around here, and then the water converges from there into this like gorgeous river delta that I'll get to later. I consider that the end of that area. All right, I'm definitely missing some shit. This is most of Whiterun. I think I'm doing pretty good. Trellis Cottage. Let's see. Yeah, you go up the road that way. Yeah, it just follows the road. Okay, well, before I forget. There's a bear cave up here. I'm gonna be honest, I actually thought I would be doing better than this. Because this is this is the area of the game I've done the most. So I was like, certainly I'll know this. Certainly this part. Actually, this doesn't look too bad, to be honest. But, okay, what else is here? Silent Moons. Is the Silent Moons camp also the one where there's the guy? Okay, there's a camp where they are transmuting iron ore to silver and gold. And then Silent Moons is this other camp where there's like a retreat next to it where they're blessing the iron in this thing. I'm trying to remember, are those the same camp? Or are they two different camps? I do think I'm missing a bandit camp. I'm gonna say there's another mine. They are different. Okay, well, I'm counting that as a hint, so I'm gonna burn another one of these. We're still doing pretty good. I got like 8. I'm just not. But also, you can see I haven't named a lot of these. Let's see. There's another thing over here, for sure. I think there's another giant camp. Silent Moons is further south, for one thing. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to say here. I'm just going to put another fucking cave here. Okay. So here's how I'm going to do this, guys. I think I'm going to go hold by hold. And then I'm going to, once I think, I'm like, that's it. I've got most of the hold. I think I'm going to have all of my tallies are going to be a health bar. And I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to be like, tell me how wrong I am. Or I'll just look it up. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Okay. There's some other shit over here. There's got to be one more thing over this way. Like a bear cave or something. Okay. Well, I know for a fact you can go up here. You can cross the river right away, which you fucking shouldn't do. And you can climb this little spire. And at the bottom is a way too early Falmer cave that will fuck you up if you do it. So there's a little Falmer cave there. This is very quiet, this song. I don't remember this. I really do, like, memorize caves by location and category of cave. Falmer Nook, I'll call it. That's not how you spell Nook. I'm not doing Solstheim. I've only played Solstheim once, and I'm not confident in that. Falmer Nook. Okay. And then literally right above the Falmer Nook is a necromancer who is like, oh, it's probably a stone, right? Maybe it's not. There's a necromancer there for sure. And I think they're considered separate. I think you can teleport to both of them. So I'm going to say, let's call that Necromancer Plateau. And then, let's draw the rest of this river. River keeps going. It's full of mud, just chock fucking full of mud crabs. I know for sure it hooks off this way. It gets big around here. Like, it's a big river at this point. And fuck. Give me a minute. There's another bandit cave that's pretty hard. The entrance is like here, and then the exit is like at the same spot, but like 700 feet up. And this is the cave where they have, like, the bandit leader's, like, blind uncle is the guard. And he's got that empty book. It's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, the road, my scale of this is wrong. More like this. Yeah, that's a little more accurate, I think. So at this point, you can go north into the snow or east towards not Winterhold, not Whiterun, the other one that's really cold where Ulfric lives, and I always forget its name. Fucking saber cats all over the goddamn place here. Okay. You know what? You know what? This river is on the northern side. Like, the path is on the other side. And I know that because eventually, look, that the road and the river are friends. They're like right next to each other. They go. And I know that because the river gets really big and there's a bandit. Thank you for the $20. That's my health total. And I'm gonna turn this back down. There is a really stupid big bandit tower. And they're like, pay the toll. And like, man, if you don't, you have to fight a lot of bandits. And I'll always remember this as the location where Sven, who was my first ever companion, got murdered. And his body fell in the river and I couldn't save him. Your Skies video is spot on to my experience. I was on it before. You can't take your counter. I mean, you donate it again. I'll give it to you again. Doop. For you see, ever since starting E, I've proceeded to only proceeded to get a dump truck ass. Okay. Yeah, there's more shit over here. Okay. Is there anything else? So this. Oh no. I think, oh god, this is so embarrassing. Around here is either the DLC, the location for one of your DLC houses, or this is the location where specifically my OC's house is in Skyrim. And I'm hoping it's the former. I think there is one here. You've got a Skyrim OC? Yeah, but like mostly just to keep me from being bored. A Hearthfire house. Is there a Hearth? So I think there's a Hearthfire house here. I think there's a Hearthfire house here, and I don't remember where the third one is. Right, these are all merged. Okay. Is there anything else I want to add? You know what's funny is like I'm looking at this and going, why is there nothing over here? But I think that's true to the game. I think there's fucking nothing over there. Are we gonna get more Expedition 33 streams? I don't think so. Because the few times I've wanted to play more of it, I'm like, I don't want to stream right now, and I think it's kind of ruining my enjoyment of a cool game. So I'm gonna say no. Is there something here? Is there like a bear cave? And there might be one more thing on the road. Like there's Rorikstead, Broken Fang Cave, Bandit Fort that kicks your ass. And like, okay, so here's my fear. The Bandit Fort that kicks your ass is not usually the first thing you encounter. Like, is there a Bandit Fort here? I feel like there's another thing that you encounter and you, as a new player, you're like, I'll go be a hero, and you fight the bandits. And then after that, you're like, oh, another Bandit Fort, and that's why it kicks your ass, because it's way harder than the first one. Your original stream is what got me to buy it. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. So I think... I know there's an unmarked bandit cave here. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lock this in as Whiterun. I think there's another giant spot up here. Farm where Cicero is. Gotta move this down now, too. This is near the giants, but it's not an actual giant. There's no giants there. I don't think. You fight the ghost mammoth there. I'm gonna say there's another giant cave up here. Or maybe it's a saber cat. There's something that fucks you up at a low level around here. There's definitely a saber cat, for sure. Are there giants there? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm gonna say there aren't. All right. I'm gonna look up map of Skyrim. I'm gonna do my best. Here, Skyrim map all locations. And I'm gonna do my best to like blur my eyes out so I don't see too much. I should be pretty good at that. Okay, yeah, this one's got everything marked. Blur my eyes out. Is there a bigger version of this? Full resolution map here. Okay, great. Thank you. Open that. Oh, that doesn't look very big to me. Let's see. So my health bar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 misses. And I'm including location names. So here, you guys don't look too hard at this. I'm not either. So I'm just gonna grab up to, that's Rorikstead, including here. Oh, I definitely missed something down there. About here, up through, this is Whiterun. All of this is Whiterun. Delete the rest. Okay, let's take a look. How'd I do? Oh, there's a hollow, shit. Okay, I missed a couple things. Let's see. Let's see how accurate this is. Right, there's that big dumb mountain in the middle of there for no reason. Okay, Rorikstead, the lady's cabin, the Lady Stone. The Lady Stone's on the island. I forgot it. Okay, I'm gonna delete a tally for that. That's a mistake. Okay. Just tried to draw on my tablet with my actual pencil. And I'm gonna use like a red color for the ones I fucked up. So we always know which ones I missed. The road is fucked up. It's supposed to go south, then west, then north to Rorikstead. I'm okay with it as it is. Lady Stone. Okay, I missed that. Let's see what else. Secundus Kiss. Okay. God, there's another giant cave there. Damn. Okay. All right. Fuck. I didn't know that. Let's color that correctly. So that we all know I beefed it. Lady Stone. What does that say? Point. I'll leave it as a question mark. It's too small. Okay, Whiterun Stables, Dragon's Reach, that's part of this. I drew it in. actually pretty correct, most of these. Veterans Retreat. What is this? Hemvir's Rest. Oh, Silent Moons was way off. Okay, hang on. You know what? Halted Stream. That's the other one. Alright, I'm gonna call that 3 health bar points destroyed. Okay. So, Silent Moons is over here. And I misremembered. I got him wrong. This is Halted Stream. That makes sense. It's a stream. What the hell is this? What's this thing right next to Hemvir's Rest? Okay. Whoa, how did this get so big? Why did this reset? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Veterans Retreat. Something hollow. It's like over... Yeah, I remember this. Okay. It's like a bear and a Spriggan on like a little island. Okay. Thank you for the $5. Okay. Don't know what that is. Dustman's Cairn. Is that not like right next to Hemvir's Rest? Is Dustman's Cairn? Okay. So the rest is like if I'm gonna draw the actual thing walking up to it, the rest is like a big graveyard, and there's like an open casket. There's skeletons here. Open casket pops up, and there's a locked, I think it's a master chest actually, that's in one of the things. And then Dustman's Cairn is like in the foreground, like right there. It's an above ground thing. You walk into it with a staircase. That's the same thing. It's on the map as 2 different like fast travel icons, but like they're part of the same fucking location. I'm counting that as the same thing. They shouldn't both be teleport icons. They're both right there. Okay, let's see. Rorikstead. Oh yeah, my Rorikstead is like way off. Something's Rest. There's something down here that I missed. I can't read what that is. Ah, here we go. This monument. This monument. This is what I was talking about. This is over here. Othkrig's Monument, or whatever that says. And then Rorikstead was wrong, so that's 3 more. Pretty good, though. I did pretty good. And then there's... What is that? Yeah. Bleak Falls Barrow. Tower. Okay, this fort is further over here. Yep. Yeah, some of my scale is wrong, but I would say I got this pretty correct overall. And then I missed another guy down here. North Brittle Shinpest. I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. If I were in Skyrim class, what grade would you guys have given me for that? Like a B? Crab Pool's also in between the Monument and Broken Fang. That's fine. Who cares? A weak B-. I think a B- is fair. Okay. All right. Let me do a poll. Nope, that's a Q&A. I want a poll. It's not Winterhold. What the fuck is that one called? I can never remember. Windhelm, thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a break and get something to snack. So I will be back in a second. I will put my loading feed on.
Hi everyone, it's me, Piff. I'm coming in during the loading screen. No one can stop me now. Not even Yam, the moderator. Hello everyone. I cannot stay for long, but know this. I may return. I have family over, so I cannot be here for too long. What's my favorite Skyrim city? Don't have one of those. How's Morrowind? Fantastic. I hope to play more. But I am now done with puzzles. At least I finished all of those puzzly games. Skadoot I shall go.
What? No, Piff. Wait, was Piff here? Did I miss him? Was he in chat or did he come into the call? No. No. Theme of I missed Biff. Ah! Okay. Okay, good. We're going to Riften. That's the easiest. All right, let's go to Riften. So I'm gonna duplicate. Nope. Dang. Give me this and Giant Pond. I'm gonna lock this in, so I'm gonna merge all of this. It is what it is now. So that is locked. Pifton, you're so right. Okay. I'm always quite bad at actually finding the road to Riften. How big is Skyrim's overworld compared to the first 2 regions of Genshin? That's kind of a tough question since Genshin only has like 4 points of interest per area. They're Tostitos. I thought you didn't use the roads. Exactly. That's why I don't know where they are. Okay. Let's see. Where do I go from here? So many voices ringing in my ear. Well, Helgen. Helgen sure exists. It doesn't deserve to be this big, so I'm gonna delete it. Delete. Come on, delete. Helgen is like... Helgen is like here. You should eat more chips? Okay. Road starts going this way. I believe the road literally goes through Helgen. If you come back early enough, there's nothing. But, if you try and come back quickly, or later, there are actually bandits. Helgen was on fire, so... Helgen doesn't matter and it's on fire. You start going... Oh, God. I just did this in the potion stream. So this road goes to Falkreath, so let's ignore that for now. And this road goes to Helgen. Oh, but I did just remember a name, so... Someone.
Boo.
Pine Watch is over here. Alright, so Helgen is around here. The road here is wiggly, and I'm gonna get it wrong. This is the road you start the game on. But there's, like, never a reason to take the road back that same way. Because, like, once you've discovered Riften, why would you ever be like, I'm gonna walk to Helgen? Like, what the hell is the point? What the hell?
Fun.
What the heck? Okay.
What the heck?
There is a Stormcloak camp here. Oh, you know what? Hang on. This road's pretty fucko dangerous, actually. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, curves down like this in a weird way and then kind of goes back up. And here, there's hag ravens. They're in like a little nutch.
A nudge?
Yeah, hag raven nutch. You know how it is. And I always think I might be able to like bait them and walk up to the Stormcloak camp, and I'll be like, the Stormcloaks will help me, and then like obviously they don't, because the Stormcloaks have never helped anyone. Nutch. All right. Stormcloaks are up here. I don't know what symbol I should use for Stormcloaks. Racism.
I believe the actual maps use a bear paw. If you want to draw that.
Sure. Stormcloaks. Okay.
Middle finger but a bear. Yeah.
Road gets wiggly. You can go down here.
The road wiggles ever onward.
Down here there is a pond and a castle. I don't know what it's called. So I'll call it Cold Nip Keep. It's one of those big dumb forts where like you walk by and everyone's like, move along or I'll kill you. And if you stand there for 5 seconds, they all aggro.
Hmm.
Watching from an LA airport during my 5-hour layover. Ugh.
Oof.
Where are you flying to and from if you're at a LA layover? Are you coming back from or leaving the country?
Let me know if you want me to double check any facts for you, Jello, because I have a map open.
Okay.
Don't want to eliminate chat participation, but...
Oregon to Omaha. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, luckily chat picked the hold I know next best.
Yeah, because Riften is the cool part of Skyrim.
It is. I wish it didn't have so many fucking bears in it. Okay. This is another vampire cave. It's where the dog you meet over to the left wants you to go. It's where you find the mask of Clavicus Vile or whatever his name is.
I think it's Clavicus Vile. It's like his dog.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. Blood Fangs Folly or some shit like that. That dungeon's hard. And then up the road from Blood Fang's Folly, there's like a dragon thing. It's close to here. My road relation to these things is always going to be wrong. Stu. Uh-oh! Dragon! Okay. Then you scootily doot down this way a little bit. I think it's actually like this. And there's a fucking... Now you're in Riften. Now you're in Riften proper. And you encounter my main man, I swear this is the wrong size. Hang on. Yeah, it's definitely too big. Give me a second. These are all too big. 6. No, the size. Yeah, that's why I said 6, you idiot. It's so annoying. All right, hang on. There. And that's like... Yeah, it's like 6. Jerk. Whatever. Sorry, this is gonna bug me. I want these all to be like the same size. Uh-oh, dragon. Okay, and over here, you're gonna find the alchemist's hut. It's either hut or shack. I'll burn a tally on that, Amy, if you can check that for me.
Where are you looking at? Where are you saying it is?
It's about here.
There's a shack?
Yeah, it should be like a house.
Oh, it's literally called Alchemist Shack.
Fuck, it is shack. Boo. Alright. Alright, I've only got 3 health points left, which is why I'm not asking very often. Okay, Alchemist Shack. It's a shack. One of my favorite locations in the game. They never explain who owns it. No one's ever there. Alchemist Shack. I mean, I could just save time.
Bears! Oh, thank you for the donations.
Thank you. It's 3 more HPs. 2, 3. Okay. Amy, do you want to keep track of my tallies? I have 6. That way I don't have to pivot. Okay, yeah, you're...
Game.
Okay.
But I guess so.
Whoa, 160 Sekiros. Okay. 1 road goes south, and 2 roads literally diverge in a yellow wood. One of them goes around like this.
So you have, what, 7 now?
Yes, with the Sekiros. Yes. There is a bear cave here. This is the one with the bear I was like fucking around and finding out on my potion stream. That's a lot of Sekiros. I don't know how many American dollars that is. I don't think it's too many. There's a bear shack here. It's like bears and bumblebees. There's a lot of bears and bumblebees here. So you do that. And then up the road, like 18 bucks. Okay. Thank you for the Sekiros. This is Iverstead. And Iverstead's actually like a town, so I'll grab this slightly bigger one. Iverstead has... It's like a mill town where nobody's happy.
True.
Girl, so true.
There's like a free roaming cow there or something.
Is there? Huh.
Yeah. I remember fast traveling to Iverstead a lot for some reason. Oh, isn't this the town that's at the base of...
Yeah, it's at the base of the 900 steps or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, you go up like this, and then you reach the throat of the world. Does Hermaeus Mora count as a hear me out? Absolutely. I hate that bitch. He talks so slow, and you can't skip his dialogue because he's one of the Daedra. Big mountain, big mountain, big mountain. I'll put a little Parthenax up here.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go.
Okay, that's the throat of the world. Climb kind of sucks.
There are frost trolls.
They are no good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the throat of the world kind of encapsulates, like, this whole chunk. But, I'm just gonna stylistically leave it here. Thank you for the $20. I think that makes 8. Then somewhere over here... there's another... it's like high up in the mountains. It overlooks these things. There's a little... I don't know what to call these things. Whatever this symbol means, I always called them helmets.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of these...
they're like tombs, right?
Sometimes. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna burn one of my things. So, Amy, you can look this up. I think this might be like Hamar's Shame. I might be totally wrong. It's like southwest of the throat of the world. There's like a little helmet.
Can you describe it? Like what's in there?
Some bandits. It's like high up in the mountains, very icy. You walk in one way and leave out the other way. It's not a full dungeon.
So, that is not the name of that place. Hamar's Shame is the name of a place that's around there, and it's actually a place you've already marked.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, since I already burned one, can you tell me which one it is?
Yeah, it's the one you said is Bloodfang's Folly with all the vampires in it.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm already this deep in. I'll burn one more. What's this place called?
That place is called North Skybound Watch.
Okay. That's pretty good looking. I don't remember where he is, but before I forget... somewhere around here is old-ass vampire the Jarl of Falkreath wants you to kill. More than that, I cannot say. This is probably the first song I think of when I think Skyrim. Where's South Skybound Watch? I'm gonna be real, I don't know if there is one. I think it's a location that has... You can look if you want. I don't think there is one, so I wasn't going to investigate further. Where's South Skybound Watch? Further north.
Yeah, there might not be one.
I don't think there is.
I guess I could search.
It's like a Carolina situation, just north. There's a South Carolina.
There is a South Skybound Watch.
Okay.
Do you want to burn anything for that, or?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So what I think the South Skybound Watch is, I think it's like the exit of the other side of North Skybound Watch. So they're... It's technically south, but it's a bit to the west. Like southwest.
It's immediately north of Helgen. Okay. Is it on the map?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
But I think it's just like the other end of what is essentially the tomb. It has a different marker, like it's not a helmet.
That's fine.
But I would bet that they're connected, like on the inside.
Alright. I'm just gonna leave them as Skybound Watch then. I don't actually know which hold the game counts this as, to be honest. Because like
what, around the throne of the world?
Yeah, because Helgen is supposed to, like the southern part, because Helgen is supposed to be its own hold that they just conspicuously destroy and kind of never really address or mention again, I think. And like, I don't know if there was a Jarl or what. Maybe it wasn't its own hold, but okay. It's okay, I don't care that much. Alright, yeah, let's go north. Bears and bumblebees. So right next to Iverstead, there's another one of these guys. This is where a guy is has one of my favorite items in the game. There is literally a Scooby-Doo plot happening where this guy is drinking this potion that makes you look like a ghost to scare people, and he's like, what the hell? I can't figure out this really difficult puzzle with the claw. I'm going crazy. Maybe I am a ghost. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, I remember that guy. It looks like the Throne of the World is technically part of Whiterun.
Okay.
And as soon as you sort of come out the other side, like Iverstead, once you've hit like Iverstead, it's Riften.
Okay. Let's do... There's a river outside of Iverstead. The poor homeless guy's dead sister is right here. I don't know why they... Like... They're mean to that guy, and then someone in the Dark Brotherhood is like, someone hired us to kill that guy. And it's like, why? He's not bothering anybody. Alright, then there's a big old lake.
The Dark Brotherhood are real assholes in Skyrim. I never did their quest because I thought they sucked ass.
They do suck ass. They're awful.
As soon as I heard there was like a hit on like, there's like an orc bard that just plays the drums, and someone's like, kill that guy. I'm like, what the hell, man? No!
Like,
I'm not doing that.
He's literally just like not a very good singer, and they're like, I'm gonna do you want me to kill that guy for you? And it's like, I mean, like, this isn't a good reason to kill someone. Thank you for the donation. I do their quests only to get the horse. Not a good reason. I'll say it. Shadowmere is not even, like, notable.
Shadowmere's not worth it.
all the horses in Skyrim are the same. And it's like,
Also,
oh no, my horse took 10,000 damage and it got killed because I'm the worst player who's ever played Skyrim.
A Skyrim horse could survive a car crash. Like,
just get a different horse. Truly. Alright. Alright, there's a path that goes this way. Now this is gonna be tough. I gotta remember what's here in the little donut around Riften. Okay. So it goes like this. It's like that. There is one more river split. I want to say around here. Goes up. Guys, don't actually tell me.
it's okay, guys. I can fact check him.
Okay. And this river goes up this way. There's 2 rivers. Some treasure hunters, like, here. Just fun. Okay. So, I'll do the ones I remember first. Take this. There's a fort of a ton of assholes. And there's some guys outside who are like, sneak into the basement and help us reclaim the fort for my ancestors or something.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to check it. Like, I'll let you know.
I mean, it's fine. I just got it open and I'm looking.
They're like, send the dogs after them, as if, like, the dogs have ever mattered.
Yeah, I can't really, like, do my own thing and also, like, check. So I've just committed to doing this for you.
No, play your own game. It's fine.
No, I literally can't.
What? I'm not asking you to check everything. I'll just...
fine.
Okay. There's an island in the middle. Over here, in the pretty much in the dead center, there's a cluster of islands. This is Honningbrew Meadery. And they have a road. They've got like a southern exit. You can go to Honningbrew Meadery from the land. Okay. And there's bees. And if you light even one beehive too many, they're like, you fucked with the bees. Maven is unhappy. And I'm like, what else is new? Not Honningbrew. This is Golden Glow Estate. That's what it's called.
That is correct.
They make Honningbrew's mead. Okay. There's a farm. I don't know its name, so I'm gonna call it Divorcee Farm. Because there's a lady there who's just like, I haven't seen my husband in a week. I bet he's off fucking some whore somewhere. And you're like, I don't know, lady. It's Skyrim. He probably died. And you go and find him and he fucking died. And she's like, what? No, my poor husband. And you're like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, canonically in the game, they even tell you, hey, people love to get married after one day. Like, if you do someone's laundry, they're like, interested in me, are you? Wow. I love you now. And you can marry them because people die, so they don't have really, like, they don't have time to make it matter. Okay. Yeah, Fort Asshole is around here somewhere. There's another farm to the north that's, like, very close to Riften. Where a guy's bow has been stolen, and you can get it back for him. Farm, bowless farm. Then there's the, stables. Which are like here. Where did that even copy paste? Which are like here. Like right outside the city. Yeah, this road's a little inaccurate, but that's fine. And then Riften is here. Oh yeah, I have to do the insides of cities. I forgot. Okay. Let's do that. Riften. Okay.
So, I just had a thought looking at this map. To unlock the Solstheim DLC, you have to like get on a boat somewhere eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do they make you do that? It's not in Riften, is it?
No, it's in Windhelm.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm looking at Riften, I'm like, Riften does not connect to the ocean, so it better not be there.
That would be very funny. Like, this will be a 7-year trip as we dig a canal to the ocean.
We have to sail through the throat of the world.
They don't even go directly north to the ocean. They're like, we're taking a detour through the largest mountain in the world.
Yeah. It's
okay.
not true. You can technically go up the river, but no, there's a whole bunch of fucking waterfalls and shit. So, like, there's no way.
You definitely could not sail from Riften to there. You'd be fucked. Okay, so inside of Riften. I'll flip this north-south to make it correct in a second. You walk inside, there's some buildings on your left, there's a guy who goes, hey, you, and you ignore him, because he's just like, I'm mean. And then you walk away. There's a gate here, there's a gate here, over here there's a thief's cash barrel. This is the house you can unlock, which is actually the dopest house in the game. Go over here, you go up a little ways. All the this is just the whole asshole neighborhood. I'm just gonna put a bunch of squares. Maven lives there, what's his fuck lives there, Mercer Frey lives there. So you go in, and Riften has got this like river running through the city like this, and it's a multi-layered city. So you walk forward, there's a bridge. There's two? Yeah, there's like two. I think here is one building. Then there's the tavern. It's so hard to do this like from above mentally. There's the town market square with the thing in it. Here's another bridge. See, there's a road here, there's a road here. And here is the tavern, which I think is called the Bee and Barb. Not that it matters. Bunch of stalls here. This is where Brynjolf is like, wow, you really failed to get that pickpocket, but we're desperate. There's a blacksmith right here. One of these is a meadery. It's the one Maven owns, so it's Blackbriar. One of these is Bits and Pieces, maybe? It's the general store. There's something else over here that doesn't matter. Down here on the bottom floor is the alchemist shop. Then there's a bunch of, like, homeless people. Over here is the great... They've got a nice big church of marriage, which is where you get married. And then in the back is this cool graveyard with the secret map to the Thieves Guild. Or not secret map, secret passage. There's a pretty backyard area that goes behind all the rich people houses. There's a door you can't go through over here that, like, leads out of the city, except no, it doesn't. There's also wharfs. I'm not going to draw those. There's almost nothing out there. But there's wharfs here. Your house has a cool secret entrance that you can access from outside of the Riften City map, which is neat. That's what makes it the coolest house in the game. The Jarl's place...
I don't think I remember this house.
Oh, yeah, no. It's because you have to become the leader of the Thieves Guild, which they tell you do after you finish the quest line, but actually the other flag for it is doing all those horrible Radiant quests in different towns, where it's random which town it asks. You can't just be like, hey, I need to do this 5 times in Markarth. Can I just send you there? And it's like, why don't you do some work in Riften, the town we already know, like, own, that we don't need to do anything for? And over here is the orphanage. I think there's a couple other buildings. There's a jail over here. The guards work out over here. This is mostly it. It's mostly accurate. And I'm just gonna flip this.
Whoop. That's Riften.
Riften's big. It's actually, like, occupies, like, this whole chunk. That's Riften. I should probably make it the same.
Do you want me to tell you how you did?
Sure.
It's pretty close. Like, you know, the map I have, like, names everyone's house and stuff, which, I don't know. And also, like, the different, like, establishments that are inside, which I don't know if you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not taking off points or anything for doing those. I think I hit everything I'd call a point of interest that, like, has a quest or something in it.
Yeah. Also, you should rotate Riften more clockwise. It's actually pretty, like, cardinally aligned.
Yeah, I figured it was, but I already drew this map, so I was like, I don't want to redo it, but
yeah, like, it's like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much for donating. Yeah, this road's a little off, but it's okay. It's okay. No one gives a shit. It's okay. Oh, I just erased the side of the road. This is the fucking... That's better. That's Riften.
That's Riften, baby!
That's concrete, baby. Much better. Am I the only one who finds Arender really annoying? Who's Arender? Is that the blonde goody two-shoes companion you can get in Riften who walks around? We'll never know. I eat some chip.
The name is familiar, but
Oh. Okay. South of Riften. Now, the far bottom right of the map is a little tough. I'll be honest. Let's see. What did you say about me? Dun, 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 dun.
Theme of Riften, theme of bear coming at you right now.
Oh my god.
Arender is the Dawnstar Daedric quest giver guy, if I recall correctly.
Oh. Oh. I don't really have any thoughts on him. I don't love that quest line. I don't really like any of the quest lines in this game. I really am one of those guys who you'll see on Steam reviews where it's like, this game isn't very good. 7,000 hours. Do not mention my playtime on my review. Okay, Nightingale Hall is down here, which is the end of the Thieves Guild quest line. Nightingale sucks so bad. What about Daedra quests? I think they're all bad. Why did I write that? There's something really close to Nightingale Hall. And I feel like Nightingale Hall is also impossible to actually discover until you're in the middle of the Thieves Guild quest line. Like, you can't discover it early.
Yeah, I think it's locked or something. There is something right next to Nightingale Hall, I'll tell you for free.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Unless you burn a clue.
I'll burn a clue in a second. This is not right next to Nightingale Hall, but over here ish is Darklight Tower, which is you fight a Hagraven at the top.
I'll tell you for free, Darklight Tower is in this general area.
All right, I will keep it here. I'll keep it real.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Nightingale Hall. Let's see. Yeah, I'll burn a clue. What's next to?
The thing that is right next to Nightingale Hall is the Shadow Stone.
I hate the stones. Truly, there's no reason. Like, you find these three immediately. You should never switch to anything else.
I mean, I wouldn't have mentioned it, but you already went out of your way to be like, oh, the Guardian Stones and the Lady Stone. So I'm like, well, they're free game.
Yeah. It's like over here, maybe. I already forgot what it was. Shadowstone?
The Shadow Stone.
Give it a shadow.
And yeah, it's about right there.
Okay.
The Horse Stone is pretty good, says chat. Is that the one that gives you more carrying capacity? I think I took that one.
Yeah, that one is good. Shadowstone. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Now, this whole stretch is going to be really rough. I think Uh-Oh Dragon is further... Uh-Oh Dragon is further this way, actually. It's kind of off on its own. There's so many dragon places that are like a reward / continuation for beating a dungeon and coming out the back door, and you're on top of a mountain and there's like an unmarked road to your left and there's like a dragon wall and a dragon and a master chest up there. So like, I'm gonna pretend it goes this way and then you can also find it this way. Let's try that. Let's say that. There's at least Oh god, there's so many Dwarvic Dwemer ruins around here. Alright. There's Primrose Azelhart somewhere around here.
What?
I don't know, they're all called like Ellen Grondelflurg. Like, I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't know their fucking names. Okay. There's one here. Daedric, no, Dwemer excavation. Oh man, hi, yes, Mimian and Minrose. Hey, if you want to listen to me talk for 7 hours, you can check out the Patreon where I was like, I'll only talk about Octopath Traveler for 5 minutes. Excavation, yeah, over here, there's a woman who's like, I'm interested in something supposed to be here, help me dig it up. And you do, and she's like, I dug a little farther, fight some guys. There's so many of these. Okay, wait. Fuck.
Do you want me to give you the Dwemer rune names for free, since someone in chat was like, ah yes, my favorite Dwemer rune, unpronounceable.
Sure. I mean, it won't matter, right?
Yeah. You are right, there is a Dwemer ruin about there. It's called Avanchnzel. Avanchnzel.
Here, you tell me what they are, and I'll type out how I would spell them phonetically.
Avanchnzel.
Yep, that's fine. I believe there's also... Okay, so I was getting some mixed up. I think there's also a normal Nordic ruin around here, and that's the one the girl is excavating. And that's, like, excavation ruin. She's like, I want this guy's stick. I want his magic stick. And then she's like, wow, a treasure chest, and it's just over that inconspicuous trap that occupies all of the floor. And she runs up and gets squished into the ceiling and dies. And it's, like, very embarrassing that you have to watch it. And I think Avanchnzel is near there, and there is a crazy Argonian on the docks in Riften who's like, we did a thing in Avanchnzel and we took it. I don't want it. Put it back. And she hands you like a magic item and you're like, okay, whatever. I believe, no, you know what? I'm incorrect. I was going to say, I believe that this is where the Forgotten City was. But no, the Forgotten City is over here. In the DLC that became its... Or DLC. The mod that became its own game. Yeah, here's my cube. Take it away from me. The Dwemer ruin with the ghost lady and the bow. Yeah, there's also... I think that's further to the right. There's another Dwemer ruin. And this is the one that starts the Ethereal Crown quest. I don't know what it's... Is there another one somewhere down here?
Another what, sorry?
Another Dwemer ruin.
On
the southern face of the lake, are there two?
No.
Okay.
It looks like there's only one Dwemer ruin.
Okay. Well, burn a hint for that also, because I did ask. There's also...
You have 5 left.
Okay. There's an orc city here. Somewhere. I think. Yes. There's an orc... I don't know what to do for an orc symbol. Orc. So there's an orc city, and this is the one that's being attacked by a giant. And you go here, and this is the one where their chieftain's like, "You're a milk drinker. Come with me and do my quest." And you're like, "But you're supposed to do your quest." And he's like, "Very well, I'll attack the giant." And he gets pounded into the dirt. And the god of orcs, who's a Daedric prince, is like, "That guy was a pussy, take our hammer."
I'm trying to figure out what the orc strongholds are marked as on
They
this
kind of
map.
look like this, I think.
Oh, yeah,
It's probably called, like, Chazeldell or something.
I don't see it.
Here, I still have it in my thing. Let me look.
It might just be that the map I'm looking at doesn't
It's further
show
south.
them.
Yeah, mine, I put it in the wrong spot, but it's, kind of close. Yeah, my, it probably doesn't help now I'm looking. My lake is, like, extremely wrong. Yeah, it's closer to, like, here.
Oh, it is behind another thing. Thank you, Chatter. Yeah.
That's probably
Right.
the cave for that quest.
No, I should probably turn the fucking shrines off. I would guess they are also looking at the interactive map that I'm looking
The
at.
interactive map is the best one. That is not the one I'm looking at.
Yep. Let me turn off those shrines then, because it makes sense. There's a shrine of Malakath in the fucking orc stronghold.
A bunch of...
Turn those off.
I swear. The other tricky thing about Dwemer ruins is usually they're marked with the Dwemer rune thing, but sometimes they'll just be that, like, sort of Google Maps waypoint with a flat top icon that is used for, like, monuments, and it'll be like, "This is an elevator to a Dwemer ruin," and it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Obviously, me turning the shrines off did not deactivate the shrine of Malakath that's hiding the thing. But yeah, okay, there is an orc stronghold there. Very sorry.
Yeah. This
Orc.
This is not a full correction, but my river is, like, so comedically, my thing is so comedically wrong. I am gonna, like, fix it a little. It doesn't really look like this either, but, you know, fun times.
And you burned a hint for that, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have 4 left.
Oh, somewhere there's a guy sacrificing a chicken. It's an unmarked spot. It's the chicken necromancer. He's, like, around here.
It's a Daedric shrine, apparently. Why are they different? It's a shrine! I don't care who it's for.
Chicken
Get out of
necromancer.
here.
Somewhere up in the hills around here. Oh, it's either up here or in here. Where would it be if I were guessing? I'm gonna guess it's on the northern side of the lake. There's... Oh, I don't know what it's called. It's like... Red Spring... Bloody...
What?
It's not what it's called. Look, there's a DLC area that you have to go to in Dawnguard, and it's like a magic vampire geyser that shoots up blood, and they've built like a tavern on top of it where people are like getting drunk.
I don't remember this at all.
It's DLC, so it's like a shitty shack up in the mountains somewhere. Pretty sure it's base game. It might have been in the base game and not mattered, and then they like made it important later. Yeah, it's a drug den, and then in the basement, it's vampirism.
What the fuck?
You know how it is. Off the blood, are they drinking it? I think so. Yeah, it's like red water skooma or something. Red water skooma den, something like that.
Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, it does look like it has DG in brackets next to it, so it is probably
Yeah, it's Dawnguard.
Dawnguard
Is it
exclusive.
Redwater Spring? What's it called?
I'll give that one to you for free. It's called Redwater Den.
Den, yeah. The spring's underneath it.
You got the part of the name that matters.
Yeah, I think that's somewhere over there. Now, I'm going to be so real with you. To me... Oh, okay, there's one more thing I remember. There's a tower over here overlooking, like, the cliffs. And a guy's like, help! I need your help! Come with me to help! And you run a ways with him up to a tower. It's like, now we've got you right where we want you. And then he and his goons
You're
rob
like, what
you.
the hell?
It's like, come on, man. It's just off the road. Tower of Lies. And that's near water, and that water goes up this way or some shit and pools off in one of the giant series of waterfalls that occupy this area.
Okay.
Yeah, this is tough to map out because there's so much raw wilderness up here, and it's like the cross section of it looks like this. So it's really hard to know like what's at what elevation and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, I'll do like this as like a rift. Not a rift, but like various cliff faces. Oh, there's another... I just remembered another thing. That's good for now. He blah blee blah blee blah blee blah blee blah. Over here is Shore's Stone, I think? Top right. It's like up here. It's like a rinky-dink mining town. Either this one's Shore's Stone. I think this is Shore's Stone. It's a little...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. And there's a mine there. I don't know if it's marked separate, but I'm counting it as one thing because it's the only point of interest in that stupid fucking town. There's...
Yeah, the mine technically has a name, but...
Yeah. And there's a road that goes there. And I often get the shit kicked out of me while traveling down it. Which means there must be a bandit fort along that road. I believe that's correct. I think it's right square in the middle of the road. I think the road goes through it. Will not pretend to know the name of that place. Let's burn another hint. What's that one called? There's a fort between Shore's Stone and Riften.
Yep, you're correct. I don't know if it's a bandit camp or if, like, bandits have taken it over, but it does look like it's an official fort. It's called Fort Greenwall. And you have 3 hints left.
Okay. Basically, every single bandit, like, every single fort in the game just has bandits in it, because fuck you.
Remember, chat, if you want to help out Jello, you gotta donate to the Transgender Law Center.
There's so many. You know what's funny is, like, I don't know the locations of any Falmer caves because even on replays, I just go in or, like, I look outside and it's got, like, glowing mushrooms and I go, I'm not doing that, and I just leave. I hate Falmer caves. I hate Dwemer ruins. I think they're so boring. They're, like, boring and hard.
I used to like doing the Dwemer ruins. They are hard. But there was cool stuff in them.
Yeah, at least Dwemmers sometimes have, like, neat shit going on. Okay. Bear and bumblebees. Give me this cave.
I did hate the Falmer, though. They were, like, creepy and gross. But there were usually Falmer in Dwemer areas, so it's just like, oh, what can you do?
I'm probably gonna burn a hint on this. So...
You only got 3 left.
I know. There's a bunch of... There's, like, just a fuck ton of cliffs up here. Like, traveling... This is such a sheet... You lose so much altitude. There is a den here. It's a dog fighting ring. And I remember it because it's one of the more interesting locations. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. There's, like, wolves there. And they've got, like, all the different wolves in the game. Thank you, Blue Blood Bag. For the $12. It's... I bet I can find it on mine, actually.
If it's there, I'm not sure it's marked.
It's definitely marked.
Is it, like... Oh, thank you for the donation.
I'm trying to... Yeah, okay. Here, let me zoom in on... I'll find an interactive map of Skyrim, and I will just blur my eyes out.
Okay.
Is it... Oh, this is funny. This is actually, like, the game world. That's cool.
Yeah, that's why it's pretty accurate.
Greenwall Cave. That's Shore Stones. Is it Crag's Lane Cavern? Maybe. Okay. Let me look that up. Crag's Lane Cavern. Bandits and Pit Wolves. Yep, that's right. Okay. It's like around there. It's not exactly there. It's actually like it's like
due north. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one because it's interesting. Okay.
Back to 3 hints.
Whatever. Crag's Lane Cavern. I know for sure there's just a fuck ton of waterfalls around here. And you go this way. And it's Darkwater Pass. I will say I saw this on the map, but I already knew these were here. There is a Argonian companion damaged here, and I remember it because I really like him and I want to save him, but it's a really hard dungeon, and I'm usually in Riften pretty early in the game. So it's like around here. And it's like, why don't you just go up Darkwater Pass to get through the waterfall? And I'm like, I will climb a sheer cliff face rather than do that. It's like there somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, just about.
Okay. Then there's this fucking area of Riften. So somewhere over here is a pretty waterfall.
Wow.
And it goes like this. And I remember it because it was the one treasured map that I couldn't figure out, and I had to look up. And there's a bandit cave next to it, or a bear. There's a cave next to it. No fucking idea what it's called. But there's a cave, and it's like up at the edge of a cliff. And just put that up there. Oh, you know what else is over here? Okay, there's a couple things. So, first of all, you've got the fucking Blackbriar Estate. Which I think is just like here. It's just on a big hill. It's near a road. It's not that hard to find. So I'm gonna guess this road goes like this way. It kind of goes off this way. And then there's like, the road like, there's like a round area somewhere here. And I hate this area. This is where you initiate Dawnguard, and like the game gives you no help finding where to get there. Like it doesn't give you an icon. It's just, oh, Little Blind Mouse donated $50. That is worth 2. That's worth 2 helps. Thank you, Little Blind Mouse. Little Blind Mouse.
Sorry, what is the tiers for the donations?
Oh, I was just, since like 50 and 100, I was giving like 3. I guess 1 for every $25. I don't know, shrug. It's not that important.
We'll treat it like a threshold thing, so even people that donate like $5, it's still worth a hint.
Yeah. Waterfall Bandits. Then over here is the Blackbriar Estate. You have to steal a horse from here. It's funny because they have a house in the city, and this is like much better. Was there a time I liked this game?
Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
I don't know. I played it a lot. Okay.
Okay, you were saying like Blackbriar Estate, and I was keeping my mouth shut because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's just in the city, but
no, there's
no, you're right. They do have another location, which is called something different.
Why? All right, burn a hint. What's it called?
I'm not gonna burn a hint for that. It's like similar enough. The one in the city is called the Blackbriar Manor, and the one outside is the Blackbriar Lodge.
Lodge. Okay.
And then they also own the fucking Honeyglow Meadery. Or Honeyglow. It's Honeyglow Estate.
Okay.
Those fuckers.
Those fuckers.
I always hated that bitch Maven.
It sucks you can't kill her.
I know.
Alright. I do not know where these are. I might be way off. There's a big-ass dungeon. Fuck. It's like one of the only explicitly Dragon Priest locations in the game. Not like it's at the top of a tower and there is just a Dragon Priest buried outside. It's like straight up a huge complex, and it's like there was a giant war here for like, there was like a siege on this location, and the Dragon Priests all killed themselves at the end, and like now their magic is working again and they are enshrined in the right way. And there's like one Imperial guy outside, and he's just like, I was assigned to look at this and I don't want to. You do it. I don't think it's here. I think it's like further north or something. It's called like, I don't know, Adelgard.
I think I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll use a hint. Is it? It's so tricky because some like the roads in this game are hard.
Yeah. So since you're burning a hint, so it's, you know, where the Nightingale Hall is. Mm-hmm. It's right up against like a kind of a mountain.
Oh,
it's
is it like over here?
It's like on the other side of it, basically. And the place is called Forelhost.
Okay.
Forelhost.
I don't care if I spell it right.
Forel.
It's, I don't care if I spell it right.
Forelhost.
Okay. Yeah, there's like there's so much shit by the edge of the world, you know? Just like crooked into corners. Fort Dawnguard is allegedly like, it's like allegedly over here. The cave that leads to it is over here, and then on the map it appears like over here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, on the in-game map, it's just like, nah, it's just right over there, bro.
Yeah. No, it's here. This is where it is. It's like near. There's some fucking there's a loop of road, and somewhere there is this hidden fuck you cave that, and it's like, dude, you want to go talk to the Dawn Guard? They're over here, and it puts the icon there. It's like, how the fuck do I get there? It's like, obviously you need to go through this random cave that's not marked on the map. You piece of shit. So I'll give them a sun because they're Dawn Guard.
You know the name of that place?
Isn't it just Fort Dawn Guard?
Yep.
Okay. There's more. Ooh, okay. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know exactly where this is. Somewhere near the bottom right corner of the map. No idea what it's called. Is Silly Dwemer Ruin that drops you down 1,000-foot hole. And at the base of that is a Falmer cave with a secret waterfall that you can only get up with Whirlwind Sprint. I don't know what that dungeon is called. But I do know it's around there. Let me find a fucking... It might be further to the north, but it's at the edge of the world, somewhere in the bottom right quadrant. Where the fuck is it? I guess I'll just use a cave. What is this song? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Song of Piff getting in the car.
Hi, Piff.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
Here's the Skyrim
Oh.
I have so far.
I think this song is like Sovngarde or something.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a map.
You got it, Piff.
Where's my money?
No. I swear, I'll have it later. So, not to always do this whenever Piff enters calls, but I'm honestly kind of out of energy, and I could not confidently name more spots in Riften than this. I know I've missed quite a few, especially in this area. There's... I don't know where it, like, officially turns from Riften to the northern area, that is, like, geysers in Yellowstone Park, but there's, like... There's a bunch more... Let's see what else is around there that I know. Nope. Okay. Nope, not what I grabbed. Okay. There's at least one more Dwemer ruin up here. Probably called Alvalsklood or something. This is the one where there's like a blonde lawful good lady. And she's like, my cuck boyfriend I live with lost his sword, or I lost a sword, and then my cuck boyfriend was like, let's not sword anymore. But I always wanted my sword, and it's in this place. And, you go there. This is all a mystery. What's up?
Do you remember the location of that one cave that's behind a waterfall that has like 6 like dragon key doors almost immediately, and then afterward?
Oh, I
And
know
then,
what
like,
you're
here's
talking about.
pedestals of 3 necklaces from super specific enemies throughout the map, and one of them's behind halfway through the Mage
That-
Guild quest.
That place.
Yeah. No, I always do my best to avoid any of the 8 million triggers that start that quest line.
It's so easy to start it and so piece of shit to end it.
Yeah, someone is correct. It is in the southwest, so I'm gonna move everything so this is a little more accurate. It is... Oh, God. That one is somewhere, like... It's, like, down here.
It's a good necklace is the funniest thing I've seen.
Yeah, all it does is give you, like, a plus 30 to all 3 major stats.
Like, it's health, magic, and stamina, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not... It's notably not carrying weight, either. Like, it's just stamina, and it's like, boo!
I mean, like, it's okay. It's not worth the quest attached to it.
Which
You
sucks
have to
because,
go
like...
across the entire, like, to stumble upon every single piece of that gate, that, like, end quest, you have to play 100+ hours to naturally find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then once you get to that point, you have better equipment, period.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's that one, and then... Fuck. Personal least favorite of mine is, like... It's like return Ralph the Red Sword to his resting place, and it's like a Radiant quest. So, like, someone is going in and taking the sword out after you return it and throwing it in a random dungeon. And that dude's sword is at the top of a Falmer, or not a Falmer, the other one. Forsworn installation with briar hearts all over the goddamn place. I hate the Forsworn terribly. They're fucking awful.
Hey, do you remember the quest where you have to deliver dog food?
Red Eagle Sword, that's it. And I actually don't think I do.
Really? There's one that's like, like Major Town almost all the way to the east, and like a little outpost like almost right next to it. And they're like, could you bring this dog food over? And you're like, okay. And just to give note, how much do you think you get? Because they give you gold. How much do you think you get for basically walking to a neighbor's house to deliver dog food?
25 gold.
I hope it's like a funny amount of money. Like, I hope it's like...
It's 1,200
Yeah!
gold!
That sounds bugged.
It's very funny when you compare it to the kings that are like, please kill the dragon over there, we'll give you 50 gold.
They give you nothing.
It's so funny.
It's like, yeah, no wonder no one's fucking doing your quests, Jarls.
Thank you for the donation. That's another hint for Jello.
Yeah, I am winding down though, honestly. Like, I'm kind of out of energy, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, time to speedrun the rest of the map.
Not the... Fine. Because, like, I can return to this later, but okay. Let me get everybody here. Don't want
Make
this.
sure you save before the speed run.
I know. I'm just gonna do it on one layer. Okay. All right. Can I recenter this? No, it's not working. Center, please. Fine.
I never play with mods and it was on console.
All right. Gonna move this down a little bit, because that's mostly the southern end of the map. Great. Speed run. Here, you know what? I get a minute. I get a minute for every donation point I still have. What is that in total?
Okay, so basically if you pick this back up again, we'll be doing like all new hints and points.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, you have 5 hints, so you have 5 minutes.
I have 5 minutes. Okay, time me. So the whole map, this needs to be bigger. The whole map kind of ends.
Start. I'll actually get a timer.
Okay, I won't start then. Do I remember the Falmer Lighthouse? Yeah, that's a sad quest. It has a really cool unmarked reward. The guy's journal is like, I want to be cremated in the flame of my own lighthouse. And if you bring his body up and burn it in the lighthouse, you get like a +5 or +10 buff to healing for the rest of your run.
Well, okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. That's Whiterun, mostly. Riften. Bears. It's all garbage. There's a bunch of shit I hate doing over here. Over here, there's a really tall tower with the guy at the bottom's like, they took my wife! And you get to the top and the chief is like, I am his wife. That guy's a cunt. Leave me alone. Over here this is too loud. Over here. There are a bunch of hot springs and shit. There's a dragon in the middle of them. There's a cool sunken castle with skeletons and no treasure. Over here is Kynes Grove, a town that doesn't need to exist. Nearby is an orc stronghold where they had a bunch of quests and all the voice lines done for them and didn't implement them into the game. So there's a bunch of intrigue and nothing to do, and then an ebony mine filled with natural gas that explodes if you touch it. There's a mound over here. Dragons in it. This is the racism town. The docks are full of racism. You can go... Oh, this is like way too high. Oh god, I scaled this all so wrong. So this river goes up here and leads to the ocean. This is the Sea of Ghosts. There's the place you go with Mercer Frey. That's here. The place you kill someone with a katana and betray your friend. That's up here. There's like a gambling den that's out of doors here. Big river. There's a very big stockpile of gold in the top right corner of the map on an island. That's kind of fun to find. There's a lady who's like, come to our... I'm spending too much time in this one hold. The shitty Winterhold castle, nothing good in there. Literally don't visit it. And then a town going, I hate them. I hate them. They're so bad.
3 minutes.
Okay. There's a pass here. There's some bandits on the left. Watch out for them. Up here, there's so much nothing. This is so much nothing. The lighthouse is up here. Everything else is Falmer Caves. Don't even fucking bother. Then there's Dawnstar. Also, don't even fucking bother. Dawnstar's awful. There's 2 mines. There's a guy. There's a sleep thingy. You gotta do it. The mountains. Big old mountains up here. Some vampires killed all the guys over here. On top of this mountain is a really easy dragon priest to run into. Be careful about that one. Azura's star is up here, over here, somewhere. Then you go this way. Solitude is the best town in the game. It's on a big cliff. There's a bunch of cool stuff to do. The Blue Palace is in charge of it. Over here, vampires. God, Dawnguard
2 minutes.
Dawnguard is bad. There's some cool pirate caves up here. There's some boat dungeons along here. Those are cool. No joke, the Morthal swamps, there's actually nothing in them. It's a giant swath with literally nothing. It's like this big and there's nothing in it. It's horrible. Morthal's over here. There's a mine over here where it's like, can you help? And you go, no. And they go, oh, and then you leave. Dawnstar. Solitude, you go down Dragon Bridge. There's nothing there, even though it's got a cool Dragon Bridge. You kill a guy over here for the Dark Brotherhood. Markarth, butts, everything. Don't even bother. All of this, don't even go over there. That's all just Forsworn. It's just all shit. And then Falkreath, there's a bunch of trees. Falkreath is like, it's right here. You run into a dog. The dog wants you to take him here. And then over, there's not really not a lot in Falkreath. There's a big graveyard.
1 minute.
There's a cool dungeon where you can get part of a razor. I don't remember where the other parts of the razor are. this is my favorite part of Skyrim to explore, actually. The part with no snow. The part that looks least like Skyrim. This river goes down a cool ways. To be honest, I'm actually pretty close to being done if this is as in-depth as I can get with it. Yeah, that's like, they're really all the points of interest are like Solitude, Riften, and here. And like everywhere else kind of sucks. Solstheim is this way. And then the Dawnguard added shit that's like, it looks like this. Like the whole, they don't even give you a world map, but it's like this fucking big. And there's nothing in it. There's nothing. There's not a goddamn thing. And then they're like, go to the Soul Cairn.
10,
and then there's nothing.
9, 8,
you can
7,
fight a dragon in the
6,
Soul Cairn if you
5,
want.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
All right. Pretty okay map.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
But where are all the weird camps that you have to go to in your quest to be either an asshole or bigger asshole? Which one will you choose?
Oh my god. Yeah, if you were like, hey, Jello, show me all of the Stormcloak camps or something, I'd be like, fuck, dude. Here's one. There's one over here, like by Solitude. They're just like 1 minute outside of Solitude. And it's like, do you guys want to do something about that? Fuck, I don't remember like any others. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know any Imperial camps.
All right, this was fun.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, I might return to this. We'll see. I think I did quite a good job with Whiterun, even though my roads are a little fucked. But I got like a solid 85% of what was there. I mean, the names are all wrong, but like, hey. What's your favorite Skyrim? You could also, if anyone remembers like a place that's like, where's this? I could be like, I know where that one is. That's about all I can do. Yeah, give me like 2 more of those as like a wind down. This is actually so blurred you can't read the names, so it's fine. I can just show you. This way I don't have to like... I drew a bunny, apparently. Where are all the red Nirnroot? They are all... Let me change it so it's a color you can see. The red Nirnroot... it's north of Whiterun. It's got to be in this area somewhere. There's an entrance somewhere around here to Blackreach, and they're all in Blackreach. And then there's like 5 exits to Blackreach, but like good luck getting in there if you go any way other than Mitchen Kunstel's elevator or whatever the fuck it's called. I think it's like here.
See if I can find it.
Cannibal Dungeon.
Around.
Oh, the Cannibal Dungeon? Do you mean the one for... What is it, Namira's quest? It's like a Daedric one where you meet a lady in the Hall of the Dead in Markarth, and she's like, shush, I know you like eating people too. And you're like, what? And she's like, meet me in the eating people hall. That's...
Oh yeah, that one.
That's like here. It's one of these guys.
I found it. I think it's the Great Lift of Raldbathar. Is that right?
Sure. Mizzen Chundel's elevator was pretty close. Do the butterfly jar things do anything? No, but I love them. You can find a butterfly jar. Where's the alchemist hut? This is like a weird map to be working off of. This is the throat of the world. So, yeah, not everything's on here, I don't think. Alchemist hut.
I bet you can't find the Mages Guild. No. No!
I wish the mages couldn't find the Mages Guild either. You can get the butterfly in a jar here. The I don't remember where the torch bug in a jar is, but one of the latest things I discovered in Skyrim is it's either this Orc City or this one. There's a secret basement area underneath the Longhouse, and they have a dragonfly in a jar.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. Where is the Vampire Sunlight Protection Amulet? I don't know what that is. I don't remember that. I've never been a vampire because it's exclusively downgrades. Mitchunzalev. This guy almost remembered the actual name of that Dwemer ruin. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Mizenchundles.
Where is
There's no way that's
Faendal?
real.
I know exactly where Faendal is. Faendal.
Yes, me too.
Faendal is here. And at
He's
night
in Riverwood.
and at night he sleeps here.
Wow.
Where's Labyrinthian? It's this shitty fucking place. Oh, it's in one of these passes.
I found it.
Labyrinthian?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's here. Oh
It's
no,
like-
maybe it's like way north actually.
It's like in the mountainy area that's northwest of Whiterun.
Yeah, okay, that's right. I got it.
Yep.
You missed it. It's right next to where you put it. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on with that.
You
Find
didn't get
the
the XY coordinate correct?
Find the sleeping tree camp. Describe to me what it looks like inside. And I might be able to know where that is. By name, I have no fucking idea. Where's the
It
dude
sounds
who
like
lives...
one of those giant camps.
Where's the dude who lives alone in a hut in the mountains with a surprisingly fleshed out backstory and a full archery tutorial in his front yard? Well, that's a woman, first of all. She's
Oh.
here. I think.
Is that Anji's camp?
Yeah. She's in
Yeah?
like the far south reaches of Falkreath. Giant blue glowing tree in a lake. I don't remember that. Jello, where is my ex-wife? She's trying her best in Morthal.
But there's nothing there for her.
Yeah. Go to her. It only costs 50 gold from the Whiterun stables. Where's Orphan's
Dude,
Rock? I don't know what that is. That sounds like it's in the ocean. Here.
I found Yukar's monument.
Is that the one quest with the sap? I know the sap quest. You get it here. I think sometimes you need to... Someone wants, like, sap from this giant place. Unrelated to that. This lady's like, oh, if only someone could go and kill the hag ravens at Riskundle's Nooch or whatever I called it. And then you have to walk back over here, and it's like around here somewhere. It's like in this general vicinity. Where's the end of the game? You go back to Whiterun and they fly you to, like, they call it, like, here, I think. It's one of the places that's, like, off the map, but, like, it doesn't actually exist.
It's Valhalla. Everyone knows. Glass and I were talking about, like, which game's story is the worst to play through. And...
Of just the Elder Scrolls games, or like
of the Elder Scrolls games. We're basically just taking the last three because we're not familiar with the first two. And I think we both agree that Oblivion is probably the worst main story of the series, just because going through gates suck.
Where is someone asked where is the Clavicus Vial Cave? I answered that. That's Hamar's Shame or whatever. Shamar's Hame. It's like here. It's in the pass between Helgen and Iverstead, to the right.
Yeah, you got that place.
Where it is Merida's Beacon, you're trying to be cute, but I know exactly where it is on the RNG seed if you play it the way I do. It's halted. It's in Halted Stream Camp. It's where it is. You know why I know that? Because there's a fucking achievement in this game where you need all the Daedric artifacts, and it's bugged. So I had to get all of them 4 times for it to work. And I had to glitch it so I had 14 of them instead of 12.
Yeah, I bugged the bug, so I got that extra one.
Yeah, you have to go to that fucking werewolf cave and get both of them, which is actually like a little too easy to do, to be honest.
I love it when it does happen, because like it does feel like you're kind of playing both sides whenever that happens.
Yeah.
But in some cases it just kind of feels like a glitch.
Thalmor Embassy, that's up here somewhere. It's in the mountains. This is like a weird map, actually. What's the worst place to live in Skyrim? Easy.
Yeah, Markarth. It sucks there.
Like, listen. Dawnstar is bad. It's fucking cold and miserable, and it's a mining town, and everyone's a little bit sad. But, like, you're not in danger. Morthal sucks. It's a stinky swamp, there's vampires, and there's murder. But, like, I don't know, it does look kind of pretty, and about a third of the townspeople are quite nice. In Markarth, if you haven't played Skyrim, the cops are so comically corrupt, they will throw you in jail for nothing. Somehow, they are under the thumb of both the crazy cannibal cult and, like, the richest bitches in town, and will fuck you over whichever side of the law you're on. Everyone is rude to you. There's a giant plague homeless room next to the prison camp, and then, like, a solid quarter of the town are in the secret cannibal cult. And then you're like, well, at least there's a new house open, and there's a fucking demon in the basement that eats you. And the game even has the gall to be like, well, you befriended the demon. Do you want the house? Are you psychotic? No, I don't want the house. I kind of like Morthal. I also like Morthal, actually. I hate the swamp, but, like, the town is okay. In fairness, I do think Winterhold is a pretty good pick. For, like, truly, the real question is, what's a good place to live in Skyrim? And there's only 2 answers. Falkreath's okay.
And Solitude?
Yeah. Whiterun, Solitude, and Falkreath's okay. You don't want to live in Riften.
I always like the house by Falkreath the best that you can get in Hearthstone. Not Hearthstone. Heart, whatever the fuck it was called. I admittedly like Windhelm.
Right.
Windhelm's the best place to live if you're racist.
Yeah, I guess. If you're racist and you like the cold. And then the house you get in Windhelm is the murder house.
Yeah, somehow that's still better than the Markarth house, though.
Yeah, because at least you can murder the murderer when you figure out who he is. So it's like, well, at least I know that guy won't be in my secret murder nook. And now, hey, I have a secret murder nook and a fun story to tell at my housewarming party. But, like, the demon thing... That dude's still in the basement. He doesn't leave.
Yeah. And you can, like, clean up the murder house, and you have, like, a cool little secret nook, and I don't know. I think that house has the best layout, personally.
It is big.
It's nice and big. You can put a lot of shit in there. I like it.
If you're a crime lord, I feel like you could have a good time living in Riften. But, like, you really need to have... You need to be, like, coming from the top down to have a good time in Riften.
I would never live in Riften. I bet Riften smells like shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Zillow Skyrim. That would be so fun. Oh my god. We should do that, Amy. We should like find we should like pick random houses. Be like, chat, pick us a random house in Skyrim we have to sell. What's the best smelling place in Skyrim? I bet it's up here in the mountains. There's a bunch of hanging moss, and like down here there's like, is it the Jazbay grapes? There's like a bunch of trees with hanging flowers on them, and those always smell wonderful. And it's very green and lush. And there's not even that many Forsworn if you're in the northern part. Where in Skyrim is the Ice Woman? Here.
She's everywhere. It's Skyrim.
She's here. Best place is Skyhaven Temple. Ugh, I don't know. The blades are there. I don't want to smell them. Man, fuck the blades, dude. They're awful. Do you know, like, you know those guys in Twilight Princess? Like, the four dudes who help you in the Mirror Shard half of the game? And, like, they're undercooked and they don't do very much. Like, the blades are like them if they were also, like, kill Midna. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Kill Midna and we're not helping you.
I have encountered... I basically don't remember the blades in 5, mainly because I think most of my memory of 5 is just trudging around in random places, opening up the end chest and going, great, more random loot, and then just moving on to the next random thing. And that's just what I remember from the game, other than all of the bugs. But, like, the two other games, they are... comically inept in the Morrowind, but like taken seriously. And then like in Oblivion, they just start out going like, we will escort the king. Oh, an assassin happened. Damn. I guess he's dead then. How about you, other person? Do you should we do more Blade stuff? Yeah, but can you also like, I don't know, kill some random dudes? I mean, that guy? Yeah. Isn't he, like, the person that's been helping the town and whatnot? Yeah, but, like...
I hate him.
Like, come on,
He sings a little wrong, and his bongos suck.
The Blades have always... It's similar to, like, shit in D&D, where it's just like, oh, yes, it's the... What is that, like, almost... Crap, I can't remember their name. I'd skip it.
Okay.
Harpers, thank you. They're like Harpers. They're bad in almost every single, like, game that they're in. Or even setting. I've never seen Harpers good.
Do I have any favorite Daedric princes? Not really. I think they're all awful. I think his name's Periite, who's the fucking plague and disease one. And I like Merida, the one whose new hand touches the beacon, because I
hate her.
They're not, like, she's a bitch, but, like, they're off in their own corner, not fucking with anyone. Like, they're just, like, Periite's just, like, I don't know, some people are worshipping illness, so, like, I guess I decided I'd, like, hang with them. And then one of them was like, this guy sucks. Illness should be ours. I love vomiting in a cave somewhere. And he's like, I guess I need someone to go kill them for me. I'm like, I don't know. That's a lot less nefarious than pretty much what all of the other ones are doing. And like, Merida's so obnoxious. But like, at least she's just cleaning her own house. And she's just like, there's zombies in my temple. Get rid of them. Everyone else is just like, Oh, I'm trying to get a kid to murder his dad, who's like one of the only good leaders in this country, because I thought it would be funny. I don't know. Oh, I'm like abandoning my dog and like hanging out with vampires for shits and giggles. Like, they're just all pieces of shit. Don't get me started on Hermaeus Mora. Fuck that guy. What about Mara? She's an Aedra, not a Daedra. Yeah, Sheagora is definitely the most almost good. I wish they like did something with his dungeon.
Yeah, an
They don't do
entire
anything
DLC
with
in the
him.
previous one.
They don't do much with Sheogorath except give you the Wabbajack, and it's like, isn't it funny you can turn a dragon into a sweet roll?
Yeah, it's like
And then you put the Wabbajack, and then you're like, yeah, I guess, and then you put the Wabbajack away forever.
Mm-hmm.
True. To be honest, I feel like the best use of the Wabbajack is looking at a rat and be like, become dragon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Make thing bigger.
Hate these guys. So like the things I do when I used to play, I haven't played Skyrim in a very long time, actually. But what I said earlier, like Skyrim OC, I would give myself like a thing to explore, to be like, because it's fun to, you know, autopsy with a game. And I was like, I want to explore all the waterways. So what I do is I would like give myself a goal and then like usually a restriction. So it'd be like, I've never escaped from jail. Because, like, why wouldn't you just reload a save and not get arrested? Like, what's the point? And I discovered Solitude has, like, a secret jailbreak wall you can break. And I was like, oh, maybe they all have something like this. No, they don't. So I had a character whose name was, like, Dirt Barbender. And I was like, his thing will be that anytime he sees something locked, he's like, I don't believe in locking things. Nothing should be locked. Everything should be open to everyone all the time. So, like, he always breaks shit open no matter what, which got him arrested a lot. And my goal was, like, that was my restriction. So it was, like, a problem. And my goal was I needed to visit every orc encampment, which I'd never done because most of them are completely unfinished. And I needed to escape from every prison in the game. And one of them I did. I played an Argonian who was just exploring all the waterways. And there was this, like, he was like neutral good. Like, he was a very chill dude. But there's this lady on the docks of Windhelm who's like, help our East, like, Dutch East Indies company. There's some island that's like, I think it's listed here, but it's not actually on the real map. It's like off to the north and you have to sail there. It's like, can you help us? We're gonna bombard this island Armada style, but we need you to sneak in and kill the storm mage who's preventing us from doing that. And it's like, all right, sure, whatever, I'll do it. And I did that and like almost died. Very hard quest, was doing it under leveled. He had chain lightning, which is just the chain lightning, and that throwing an ice hurricane at you spell are like so busted in the early game. They'll just kill you for free. And I killed that guy and walk outside and they start bombarding the island instantly with me on it. And they're like, meet us at the boats on the other end of the bombardment field. And it's like, what is your problem? Give me a minute to rendezvous. And I got back and she's like, thanks, here's $8. And I was like, you're going to be the first character I murder. This is unacceptable.
Yes.
Don't boot up Skyrim. That's the devil talking. That's the Daedra. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
I've been playing Morrowind. That's all I really wanted to say before everything went away.
We're going.
Do you like it, Piff?
Do I like it?
Yeah.
Yes. It is a hard recommendation for people because it is obtuse in a lot of ways. It is unfriendly to newcomers, but it has so many shenanigans and depths in different categories that I think it is very neat.
Nice.
I guess I will end this off by saying this stream is sort of inspired by this long defunct Tumblr I used to follow called like Video Game Maps from Memory, where I was trying to look up the Skies of Arcadia world map, and I found someone had drawn it like from memory, and it was just a bunch of user submitted like people doing their best recollection, and it was like very cute and very fun to look at. So feel free to hunt that down. It doesn't have that much of an archive, but it's been dead for like 8 years now. Okay. That's enough stream. Any favorite provinces in Tamriel? No. Good night. Bye.
Bye.